Esquimalt Sports Center, the PeeWee National Lacrosse Championships continue. This Level 2 Flight A playoff game between Victoria-Esquimalt in the blue to our broadcast left and the Richmond Roadrunners in the red uniforms or orange uniforms with black stripe to our broadcast right. The opening playoff game for each team. Victoria-Esquimalt has dropped all 4 games they've played so far. They were 0-4 in the preliminary round. Richmond with 3 wins and a tie, off to a very promising start. The team's getting ready for the opening faceoff, and they're just working on the shot clock right now. That's the delay we have. Joel Truscott in net for Victoria-Esquimalt. Lee Methot for Richmond. And they're still having problems trying to get the shot clock figured out here. Richmond tied their first game 7-7. But after that, it's been 3 straight victories for the Roadrunners. And Victoria-Esquimalt having their problems at 0-4. The points from the preliminary round carried over into the playoff round. Chris Suller will take the opening draw for Richmond. And they finally appear to have things straightened out here. Jordan Miller for Esquimalt against Chris Suller, and we're ready to go. Suller wins the draw, scoops it over to Schmidt on the left side. Schmidt trying to work his way in, stops. Ball is loose, scooped up by Schmidt. Around the circle from the point, and they work it in. Richmond with the early pressure here. There's a shot by Suller, goes wide. Loose ball taken by Victoria-Esquimalt. They try to bang it out, and they can't. Schmidt tried to pick it up for Richmond, and now with it is Plante. He's knocked down. Gets it out in front, and nobody was there. Goes back to the point where it's taken by Gilfillan. Kris Gilfillan. That's Ichiiwa. His shot's blocked. Ichiiwa to Suller. Coming in for a shot, and that's off the shoulder of Truscott. Then finally, Victoria-Esquimalt picks it up, and they'll bring it out of their own zone. Out to the neutral area. Constantinos battling for it, finally goes back to Richmond. Roadrunners making some changes, bring some fresh troops onto the floor. Yoneda with it. Ticinovic. Over to his right, and not quite getting a handle on it was Shapka. Shapka retrieves it. And Victoria-Esquimalt intercepts, and they bang it out to neutral territory, taken there by Todd Harper. Harper coming in 1-on-2. That's a shot away, scores! Todd Harper. That goal coming against the flow of play, and Victoria-Esquimalt grabs a 1-0 lead. Just over 2 minutes gone here in the opening period. Face-off won by Richmond. That's Jerome Schmidt coming down. Schmidt coming in for a shot. Scores! And very quickly, the Roadrunners have evened things up here at a goal apiece. Seller against Harper on this face-off. Goes over to Schmidt. Schmidt coming in again for a shot. And the save is made there by Truscott. Rebound comes out. It goes off to the corner. Back to the point. Taken by Ichiiwa. Scott Ichiiwa spins around to the Esquimalt player. Loses it. But it goes back to Richmond. Chris Seller fires, scores! A 2-1 game now for Richmond. Just over 4 minutes gone in the first period. Darcy Dagan with it now. Dagan with Briggs waiting at the side of the net. Dagan goes behind the net. He's being checked there by Harper. Ball goes into the corner. Roadrunners. Briggs passes it off. And the shot there is blocked off to the side, and that almost goes in. Victoria-Esquimalt under pressure here. They battle for it behind the net. Taken by Haranga. Haranga feeds it out in front, but it's all the way down now into Roadrunner territory. Taken by the netminder Methot. He hands it off to Schmidt. Back into Victoria-Esquimalt territory. And retrieving it is Jeff Wellham. Wellham coming in, doesn't have much help with him. He's against 4 Richmond players, and he's knocked off the ball. Richmond breaking out down the right side. That's Haranga. He's got Dagan on his left. He should score. Jay Haranga, one of the big scoring threats on this Richmond team, and he puts the Roadrunners in front 3-1. Seller against Miller, and the ball goes to Schmidt. Schmidt breaking in, and he's knocked down. No penalty. Goes off into the corner. Victoria-Esquimalt brings it up with number 6, Jason Aitken. He's checked from behind by Schmidt. Penalty coming up here to Richmond. Jerome Schmidt going off for checking from behind. So with 8:25 to go now in the opening period, it's a power play opportunity for Victoria-Esquimalt. Harper will take it against Darcy Dagan. Ball's kicked loose, comes back to Richmond, and they'll just kill off some penalty time here. Ichiiwa with the ball. Over to his right. Dagan to his right. Along the side boards. That's Gilfillan for Richmond. He comes out with it. And the ball bounces loose. It's given back to Richmond. They've killed off almost a minute now in this penalty. Ichiiwa coming in for a shot, and he elects to go off to the side. Back to Dagan. Plante. Back to the point. It goes all the way down into Richmond territory. Retrieving it is Dagan. They'll take it off the boards and fire it down. Almost intercepted by Victoria-Esquimalt. And Richmond's able to clear it out into neutral territory, but the whistle goes. Ball given back to Richmond. They're going to have to wait here for the whistle. .18 seconds to go in the penalty. Daniel Plante with it for the Roadrunners, doing a great job killing off this short-handed situation. And we have an injured Richmond player on the floor. Timeout has been called. That's Daniel Plante. And that sort of happened away from the play. Didn't see it. And neither did the official, if indeed Plante was knocked down by an Esquimalt player, but no penalty on the play. A 3-1 lead for Richmond as they stop the clock with 6:34 to go in this opening playoff game for each team. Richmond looks like they'll be tough in this playoff round. Plante gets back up and they'll slowly walk back to the bench. Just 4 seconds to go, and Jerome Schmidt will be back on the floor for the Roadrunners. And they'll face it off to the left of the Victoria-Esquimalt net. Darcy Dagan will take it for Richmond against Todd Harper. Face off won by Dagan. Back to the point. That's Ticinovic. Schmidt back on the floor now. And he's got the ball, Jerome Schmidt. And he gets knocked around, stays on his feet, and loses the ball, though. Constantino's trying to bring it out for Victoria-Esquimalt, being harassed by Schmidt. Richmond now sets things up. Along the right boards, bounces high, goes to Todd Harper. Brings it around his own goal, off to the side. Long pass to his left. That's Marcus Elphick. Elphick out into the slot, and it's taken out by Richmond. Darcy Dagan. A one-on-one break is being pursued by Harper, and Dagan with the ball knocked loose, but he retrieves it. Ticinovic. That's Paul Shapka. 10 seconds left in the shot clock. Off to the side, a shot. Truscott the save. Constantinos picks it up for Victoria-Esquimalt in the corner. And they get it out. 4:59 to go. A 3-on-2 breaker for Victoria-Esquimalt. That's Jason Aitken with it. From the short side, his shot sails wide and bounces out along the left side where it's taken by Richmond. Jay Haranga, as Richmond will make some changes. There's a shot that goes off to the back of the net, taken by Truscott. Constantinos up the left side, takes a stick in the helmet and falls down. The Roadrunners now with it. A break for Richmond. Daniel Plante shoots, bouncing shot that Truscott scoops up with a stick. And a long pass from him up the floor. Intercepted by the Roadrunners. Plante to Suller. Suller working in and can't get a good shot away. Victoria-Esquimalt now with it. That's Elphick. That's center. Back to Manuel. Manuel looking for his teammates to set up. Just 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Off into the corner, and it goes up into the mesh, and it'll be given back here to Richmond. The ball fired down the floor, goes right to Truscott. And his pass bounces off the glass down into Richmond territory. Going back for it is Gilfillan. The Roadrunner is now coming down the floor. That's Jay Haranga. Out in front, and it's intercepted by Victoria-Esquimalt. Manuel still has it. Manuel takes a stick on the shoulder and gets a shot away, but it goes into Richmond territory, taken by Daniel Plante. And it bounces around a little bit. The Roadrunners bring it out. Jay Haranga. That's Schmidt now. Schmidt to Plante, and the save is made by Truscott, and he's down on the floor. Shaken up a little bit on that shot, but he'll be okay. Truscott will take it. 1 minute and 48 seconds to go now in the first period. Todd Harper, he's checked off the ball. Schmidt scores. Jerome Schmidt, his second goal of the period, is now 4-1 for Richmond. A pair of number 11s on the face-off. Suller and Harper. Goes to Schmidt again. Coming in for a shot. He's knocked down and tried to pass it off. A shot there goes over top of the net. Manuel being watched by Suller. Gets it ahead to Harper. Harper looking for Jeff Wellham, and Wellham will have to race into the corner after it. Taken by Richmond. Gilfillan for the Roadrunners. Gets it back to Suller. Suller waiting for his teammates to catch up. Suller off to his right. 10 seconds left in the shot clock. Suller shoots and scooped up by Truscott, and that will pretty much do it for the first period. Richmond enjoying a 4-1 lead over Victoria-Esquimalt after 1 period of play. Victoria-Esquimalt and Richmond getting set here for period number 2. It's a 4-1 road runner lead. And a pair of goals by Jerome Schmidt, singles by Kris Gilfillan and Jay Haranga. This the opening playoff game for each team. Victoria-Esquimalt sponsored by WD Leasing. And they're set to go here to start the second period. Victoria-Esquimalt down by 3 goals, and Jerome Schmidt has the ball again for Richmond. Schmidt has Plante on his right. Over to Plante, goes a bit ahead of him into the corner, and Plante scoops it back up. And we had some interference in front of the net. It's Richmond's ball. 3:30 on the shot clock. A shot there is saved. Now here come the blue and white. Elphick from the left side bounces a shot into Lee Methot. Gilfillan for the Roadrunners gets it ahead. Daniel Plante to Seller back to Seller now. Scores. Kris Seller on the pass from Darcy Dagan. And now it's a comfortable 5-1 lead for the Roadrunners. And their fans here chant, "Do it again, Richmond, do it again." Jeff Wellham for Victoria-Esquimalt. Up to his right. Comes back to Wellham. To Harper. Harper out in front, intercepted by Dagan. Dagan coming in, it's 1-on-2. Dagan spins around, gets a shot away, and the save is made by Truscott. Great effort there by Darcy Dagan. Haranga scores. Joel Truscott did his job. He stopped the initial shot, but the rebound, and Haranga was there to take it and put it in to give the Roadrunners a 6-1 lead. Schmidt now on the left side. He lost it. Todd Harper for Victoria-Esquimalt gets it out to number 17. That's Wellham. And he gets checked from behind. Penalty coming up here to the Roadrunners. Chris Briggs is going off for a high stick. Face-off, scooped ahead by Harper. Plante with it. Goes off Schmidt's stick into the corner. Constantinos now for Victoria-Esquimalt as they work out here on the power play. Elphick has it. Aitken. In front to Wellham. His shot goes off a Richmond player into the corner, and Wellham tries to get it back for Victoria-Esquimalt. It is taken by Richmond. Gilfillan. Checked by Wellham. Gilfillan gets it ahead to Plante. And now Richmond has a break. That's Schmidt to Ichiiwa, and Truscott with a nice stop. They battle forward in the corner. Ichiiwa against Constantinos, and Ichiiwa comes out with it. Goes behind the net. Over to Schmidt. Richmond killing off more penalty time. Schmidt all the way around. Fakes. Gets it back to the point. That's Gilfillan. Over to his left to Plante. Back into the corner now. Ichiiwa has knocked off the ball, and it's scooped up into the stands. It'll be Victoria-Esquimalt's possession. With 25 seconds to go in their power play chance. That's number 6, Jason Aitken. Elphick shoots, and that goes about 30 feet wide. Comes right back to Elphick. The penalty almost expired. Aitken takes a bouncing shot. Goes into the corner. Harper there to pick it up. And it's taken by Plante of Richmond. And now here comes the Roadrunners, a 2-on-1 break. Plante to Briggs. Bounces high. Constantinos. Have some roughing in front of the net. No penalties called. Todd Harper now for Victoria-Esquimalt. Harper on a breakaway. Scores! Todd Harper, that coming after, well after the Richmond penalty had expired, so it's not a power play goal, but it's the second goal in this game for Victoria-Esquimalt with 8:33 to go in the middle period. And both goals scored by Harper. On the penalty box area. Shapka. Bounce pass to Haranga. Haranga fell down. Loose ball. Taken by Richmond out into neutral territory. That's Shapka with it. Shapka avoids a couple of checks and off to the right face-off circle. Haranga out in front, a shot by Dagan off the shoulder of Truscott and taken by Rob Hancock. Hancock over to his left. Adam Tribe going to get a handle on it. Comes out to center. Dagan. Haranga. Back to Dagan. Yoneda to Shapka. Shapka takes a stick in the helmet. Gets it off to Haranga in the corner, and Victoria-Esquimalt intercepts. Well, Haranga's trying to recover it. Off to the other side now. And we had some interference off to the side of the net by Victoria-Esquimalt. Richmond's ball. Victoria-Esquimalt brings it out now to neutral territory. They hack away at it. Shapka retrieves it. Shapka coming in now for Richmond. Paul Shapka all by himself, and he misfired on that one. And Truscott scoops it up. Being watched by Haranga. Off to Manuel. He lost it. Haranga coming in, scores. Jay Haranga for Richmond. That's his third goal of the game, and it's now 7-2 for the mainland team. Face-off won by Richmond. Gilfillan. Schmidt takes a couple of hits there, and he's knocked off the ball, but Seller takes it. His shot goes wide. Plante tried to scoop it up on the rebound, but it goes back to number 11, Chris Seller. Suller into Schmidt. Back into the slot area, and it goes off the boards. Richmond throwing the ball around. Time running out in the shot clock. Suller. And the shot clock expires on Richmond. Victoria-Esquimalt's ball. Todd Harper from center. Over the line, Harper breaking in. And that's kicked off into the corner. Out to neutral territory. Andrew Giddon now has it. And it's given back to Richmond with 4:35 to go now in the second period. Kris Suller to Dagan. And Dagan's pass, he fanned on it, but he gets it back, scores. Darcy Dagan finds the corner, and it's now 8-2 for the Roadrunners. He tried to pass it over to Plante. He misfired on that pass, but was able to pick it up and then just shot it. And it goes in past Truscott for the 8-2 Richmond lead. The shot clock here, as we said, isn't working right now. They're having to operate that end of things on a rather primitive basis with a stopwatch in the penalty box. Victoria-Esquimalt down the floor. That's Marcus Elphick, and he's taken into the corner by a couple Richmond players. They scramble for it, and it's going to be faced off here or given back to Victoria-Esquimalt. Back to Victoria-Esquimalt. Elphick comes in past the circle and over to his right. There's a shot by Andrew Giddon. That goes wide, taken by Lee Methot. Hands it off to his teammate behind the net. Roadrunners coming out. Dagan now on the left side. Over to Haranga. Haranga coming in the far side out in front, and it goes off to the other side. Dagan to Shapka. Shapka gets back up and he's knocked down. Victoria-Esquimalt retrieves it. And after Shapka was knocked down a second time, we've got a penalty coming up here. Two-minute delay of game penalty to Victoria-Esquimalt. Marcus Elphick is going off for delay of game, and I believe he's also been assessed an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. So Richmond with the man advantage here. Suller coming in, bounces a shot, save is made, comes back out to the Roadrunners. Daniel Plante to Suller in the corner, takes it off the boards, goes behind the net. Suller out in front and knocked down as he was trying to get a shot away was Gilfillan. Plante to Suller. From the corner. And Victoria-Esquimalt scoops up that loose ball. Having trouble with it. And Manuel was banged into the boards. Victoria-Esquimalt giving the ball back. And they rifle it down the floor. A minute and 14 now left in the middle period. 8-2 lead for Richmond. The Roadrunners now coming out. They've got the power play. It's, as we said, a double minor to Marcus Elphick. Chris Seller has it. Off into the corner. Schmidt to Gilfillan. Back to Schmidt. Looking for Seller in front and gets it back to Ichiiwa. Ichiiwa fires and it bounces off an Esquimalt player to Truscott. And Victoria just clears it down the floor. Taken by the goalkeeper, and he gives it up to Ichiiwa. Ichiiwa to Seller. Tried to get it to Haranga. Seller again with a chance, and it bounces up into the mesh, so it's given back to Victoria-Esquimalt. Play winding down here in the second period, just 10 seconds to go. Ichiiwa, with time running out, gonna have to shoot it. Hands it to his left. Haranga takes a shot that goes wide. That'll do it. The second period now complete. To score, Richmond 8, Victoria-Esquimalt 2.
Tomorrow's the 20 minutes.
After a 2-minute break, the team's ready to resume here for the third and final period. Face-off won by Richmond. Jay Haranga to Yoneda. Off to his left to Dagan. Darcy takes a hit, gets it back to Ticinovic. Shapka into the corner now. That's Schmidt in front to Dagan, and the save is made by Truscott. Dagan takes it off the glass. Yoneda. Haranga, and again Truscott comes up with the stop. Yoneda intercepted that pass. Dagan from the corner gets it out in front, and Victoria-Esquimalt trying to bang it out. Yoneda takes it off the boards. T comes in now, takes a shot, and that one is covered up by Truscott. And his pass goes off the ceiling, so it comes back to Richmond. Shapka bounces one into Dagan, and his pass went astray off to the sideboards. Yoneda works his way in, shoots. That one goes wide. Dagan scoops up the rebound, and time running out on the shot clock for the Roadrunners is going back for it. Shapka. And indeed, the shot clock runs down on the Roadrunners. Victoria-Esquimalt's ball. Marcus Elphick now back on the floor for Victoria-Esquimalt. His penalties are over. Both teams at even strength. The ball was knocked up into the stands, and we'll start out at center. The official takes the ball. Bit of a delay here. The fans wanting the clock to be stopped, but they start the ball out in Richmond territory. 12 minutes to go in the game. Roadrunners work it around. Shapka up to Schmidt, goes over his head, bounces back out to Victoria-Esquimalt. Constantinos. Harper got both their goals. His pass intercepted by the Roadrunners. Dagan coming in against 3 Victoria-Esquimalt players, and he bounces one. The stop is made, and it bounces up over the boards. And it should be Victoria-Esquimalt's ball. Well, no, it bounced off an Esquimalt player, so they're giving it to Richmond, or we'll have a face-off. Well, we're going to have a face-off. Dagan will take it against Harper. Harper trying to get it out. He scoops it ahead out to neutral territory. Seller, now Ichiiwa for Richmond. Ichiiwa brings it in. In the corner, back out to Gilfillan. And off the shoulder of Trescott. Nice save by Joel. He's been bombarded in this one. Adam Tribe tried to get a pass up ahead to Jeff Wellham. That didn't work. Brought back into Victoria-Esquimalt territory in the corner. Constantinos against Plante. And Constantinos takes it behind his own net off to the side. Being checked there by Schmidt. Constantinos off to his left. Victoria-Esquimalt with time running out on the shot clock. Todd Harper coming in. Harper all by himself over the net. And the ball goes back to Constantinos. He bounces one off Harper, and shot clock ran out on Victoria-Esquimalt. Richmond now with it. Darcy Dagan puts it back to Ticinovic. Over to Dagan. In the slot area. Off to the side of the net now. Time running out for Richmond here on the shot clock. Schmidt takes a shot that goes wide. And they get one away. That was Chris Briggs, but the shot clock runs down on the Roadrunners. With 9 minutes to go now in the game. Todd Harper for Victoria-Esquimalt. He has trouble controlling it. Darcy Dagan for Richmond with Schmidt on his left. Dagan over to Schmidt. Trying to get a shot away. Spins around. Penalty coming up here. Scores! Jerome Schmidt scoring on the delayed penalty. That completes a hat trick for Jerome. It's now 9-2 for Richmond. And what they're discussing, I don't know. The officials some fans complaining about the clock running, but the rules state that it's only stop time in the final 5 minutes. Face off won by Richmond. Gilfillan. He's being checked there by Aitken. Gilfillan hands it off. Comes back into the slot. Shapka, penalty coming up here to Victoria-Esquimalt. And as they touch the ball, the whistle goes, and we'll see who gets tagged for Victoria-Esquimalt. Looks like Jason Aitken. Indeed it is. Jason Aitken goes off, so Richmond with the rich getting richer here. A power play now for the Roadrunners, and they have a 9-2 lead, well in command of this one, and they will remain unbeaten. Jerome Schmidt. Dagan now with a shot. Scores. Power play goal for Darcy Dagan. That puts Richmond into double figures now at 10-2. A pair of number 11s on the face-off, Harper and Seller. And as a Victoria-Esquimalt player was knocked down, the ball given back to Richmond. They'll take it from the corner. Kris Briggs. Ticinovic off the shoulder and over the net. And they'll face it off after it went off the shoulder there of Truscott. Richmond, another scoring threat here. Chris Seller trying to get around a couple of Victoria players, and he does. Seller passes it off to his right into the corner, taken now by Victoria-Esquimalt. That's Ryan Medeiros. And they're awarding it back to Richmond. Victoria-Esquimalt not too happy about that. Kris Briggs, checked there by Harper. Briggs goes back for it. Seller now with it. Seller over to Plante, and his shot goes up into the stand. So Victoria-Esquimalt's ball. Wayne Webb handed it off to Todd Harper. Harper on the right side being watched there by Plante. Harper off into the corner now, and it bounces all the way up over the boards, and it'll be Richmond's ball. Yoneda. Works his way out. Yoneda to Seller. Looking for Dagan at the side. Dagan now with it. Back to Seller, and has to go off his stick into the corner. And another stoppage in play here. Penalty coming up to Victoria-Esquimalt. Wayne Webb is going off. Not sure what that was all about, but Wayne is in the sin bin for a couple of minutes. Well, they apparently have the wrong guy. It's not going to be Wayne Webb. They put him in there, but they had the wrong guy. We were wondering about that. As the official tries to explain things to the captain for Richmond, Darcy Dagan, it could be a Richmond penalty here, not Victoria-Esquimalt. It's number 11 for the Roadrunners, Kris Seller. So how they put Webb in the penalty box, I don't know, but Seller is off for Richmond. Power play chance for Victoria-Esquimalt. Jerome Schmidt. Ichiiwa has it. Ichiiwa checked there. And his pass almost intercepted by Victoria-Esquimalt. Dagan was able to get a bit of a shot away. Finally does go back to the blue and white. And not sure what the ruling was there. We've got another stoppage in play. Richmond is going to get the ball here, I do believe. Darcy Dagan in the corner. Dagan over to Schmidt, has to go off his stick. He couldn't find it at first, and it goes off the boards. Schmidt there to pick it up again. Schmidt coming in the slot area, and he's knocked off the ball. Jason Aitken for Victoria-Esquimalt gets it ahead. 3:23 to go. Todd Harper picks it up. Harper looking for Jeff Wellham, and Harper takes a shot that deflects off Methot, comes back out in front. Harper another try. And Richmond clears it down the floor. Truscott is there. Up to Andrew Giddon. Just 35 seconds now left in the Esquimalt power play. As they take it past center. Very slowly. They take their time. Andrew Giddon off to his left. That's Elphick. Comes back to Elphick. And a pass intended for Wellham goes into the corner. Richmond is there with Darcy Dagan. And Daniel Plante with some interference in front of the Richmond net. The ball awarded back to Victoria-Esquimalt. Suller comes back on the floor. Both teams now at even strength. Todd Harper with a shot goes off a Richmond player. The Roadrunners bring it out. Plante with Suller. And off to his far right for Dagan, and he couldn't control it. Truscott, the goalkeeper, comes out. Victoria-Esquimalt trying to get it out. Penalty coming up here. Perhaps, or at least there should be, as a Richmond player was knocked down hard. That's Kris Briggs down on the floor for the Roadrunners, and no penalty on the play. Chris Suller, pardon me. Chris Suller goes back to his bench, and Victoria-Esquimalt will have the ball. Knocked back in by Jerome Schmidt. Schmidt trying to get a shot away. And the save made on the stick side by Truscott. And Richmond scores. Now 11-2 for the Roadrunners. Jay Haranga. That's 4 goals for him in this game. They forgot to start the clock, so it still shows 1 minute and 46 seconds left in the game. And they sort of stretch out the agony here for Victoria-Esquimalt by not starting the clock up. But now they finally do. Joel Truscott takes it. Looking for somebody to feed it to. Jason Aitken on the left side. Aitken being checked by Dagan. And Dagan was able to poke it loose. Richmond now coming out with Yoneda. He's got Schmidt on his left. He goes over to his right. Haranga, and the save is made. And Truscott covers up. And a stoppage in play. Truscott a bit shaken up there, but he'll be all right. He'll take the ball. And it goes off the ceiling, and Joel has problems carrying it down the floor again. Richmond, the shot off the post by Haranga. And Haranga picks it up from the corner, out to Dagan, to Ticinovic. He takes a shot, stick save. We're down to the final minute now of this third period and the game. Richmond keeps it in. Haranga to Ichiiwa, to Dagan, Ticinovic. Ichiiwa, he's going to take a shot. And that one goes wide. Schmidt on the rebound, off the post. Jerome Schmidt rattled one off the post on the rebound. And the ball will be given to Victoria-Esquimalt. Constantinos bounces one into Richmond territory. Going back for it is Ticinovic. Takes it from the goalkeeper to Ticinovic. With time running out, 5 seconds left. Schmidt has it, just shoots it, and that will do it for this game. Richmond clobbers Victoria-Esquimalt 11-2 in this first playoff game in the consolation round, opening day. Richmond keeps their unbeaten record intact. They've now got 4 wins and a tie. Teams will shake hands and we'll have the stars of the game announced. One from Victoria-Esquimalt, one from Richmond. Could be any number of players from the Roadrunners. 4 goals for Jay Haranga, 3 for Jerome Schmidt, 2 by Darcy Dagan, and also a couple of goals for Chris Seller. And for Victoria-Esquimalt, both their goals scored by number 11, Todd Harper. 11-2 the final count, and the teams will line up for the presentation of the stars. Ryan Medeiros, the star for Esquimalt. And for Richmond, number 11, Chris Seller. So there you have it. This one is in the books. The final score again, the Richmond Roadrunners 11 and Victoria-Esquimalt 2.